Are you guys doing good? Well, you know where we are. We're at the desk. This is the Magic Desk. Not for Magic Mike, but for Magic Rob. And I'm drinking a Diet Coke today out of a can. You might be asking yourself, gee, Rob, that's different for you. Why are you drinking this out of a can? And I will tell you because the Armenian convenience store that I go to is out of the bottles. And the funny thing is, last week, I think the last time I went to the store was Friday. I think Friday it was. I didn't go Monday or Tuesday because I actually brought stuff from the house. So I went Friday, I think, and they had one bottle of Diet Coke left. So when I went today, that was it, none. Like, I took the last one that Friday, and since Friday, they have not bought any more Diet Coke. So I had to buy it out of a can, which makes me wonder what the hell kind of business does not restock after, Friday. So you got Saturday, Sunday. Let's take away Sunday because nobody works on Sunday. So you got Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. You got 4 days, and you don't even have Diet Coke back. Like, what the hell kind of place is that? It's very upsetting to me. Very upsetting. Very, very upsetting. Anyways, another thing that's upsetting me, very upset, is more breaches with the Secret Service. Yes, more breaches with the Secret Service. And again, if you go to my website, robblackshow.com, and or you go to zerofilter.com, you can read the article about the Secret Service. And my take on the entire Secret Service situation, the fiasco. And this information that has now come to light late last night and now is making its way through the media today just adds on top of this incompetency. And it's scary to call the Secret Service incompetent because their whole mission is to make sure nobody kills the president. So when we talk like this, incompetency and their aloof manner, it's troubling because their incompetency and aloof manner can result in having our president killed. It's not like, the hospital's aloof manner or the construction workers' careless attitude. These are things that ultimately don't get the President of the United States killed. But the Secret Service and their aloof way of handling things, their careless and disregard for protocol can result in the president being killed. And it's very troubling when you keep hearing these stories. And the new one that came out is the president, when he I hate this. Not you guys. This whole I'd probably have Ebola if Ebola manifests into an airborne virus, I'm gonna get it from being in this fucking building, in this office. The president was taking a tour of the CDC headquarters in Atlanta this month. So he went down to Atlanta and was taking a tour of the place that treats the Ebola patients. The place that we saw on TV that is credited for saving the lives of the two doctors, or I should say one doctor and one healthcare provider's lives. Well, the president got in an elevator, and there was a CDC security officer in with them, touring with the president and the Secret Service. And at one point, this CDC security officer started taking photos and videos on his little smartphone of the president, and just overall was behaving extremely unprofessional. Kind of like they're in an elevator and they're standing there, and it's like a long elevator ride, and it's that quietness, you know? You know when you're in that elevator and everybody's silent and everybody just looks straight ahead? Well, imagine you're in the elevator with the goddamn president and 4 or 5 Secret Service agents, and you're going 25 floors. So it's all silent, and all of a sudden one jagoff pulls out his cell phone. He's like, click, 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 click. Starts doing commentary. Yeah, I'm in the elevator with the president. I'm going to do a selfie right now. Hold on. How you doing, Mr. President? Click. That is basically what happened. And the Secret Service told the guy, hey, don't take pictures of the president. Don't take video of the president. We're in an elevator. You're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to look straight ahead, okay? That's all you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to fart. You're not supposed to burp. You're not supposed to whistle. You're supposed to look straight ahead. When the door opens, you get off, you leave. What's wrong with you? You're a CDC security officer. Well, they basically get this guy away from the president. They talk to the CDC heads and say, who is this idiot that was in the elevator with us? Well, lo and behold, they do a check on this individual, okay? And they find out that he had 3 prior convictions for assault and battery. And he was standing in the elevator with the President of the United States, taking pictures and video, and this individual had a gun on him because he's a security contractor. Once again, something that happened with the Secret Service that is perplexing, considering that the protocol, and we all know the protocol, and we watch fucking movies. That's what's so mind-boggling. These things that we're hearing are things that we see take place in movies. So, in movies that involve the president, even comedies that involve the president, there's always a shot where somebody goes, oh, that's my friend, or my uncle, or whatever the hell they happen to be to an individual or a situation, and the person goes, we can't let that person near the president, we can't let that person meet the president, and somebody goes, why? And they go, because they are a felon, they are a criminal, they are just basically somebody that doesn't pass the background check. We watch movies where somebody goes, the president's going here, and we need to know all the people that will be near the president. Somebody goes, okay, here's the list. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then they come back and go, yeah, this person can't meet the president. This person can't be near the president because they were involved in a crime 10 years ago. Or they did this 5 years ago. Or they're involved in that. I don't even know how many movies I've seen that depict that exact thing happening. Security clearance. Got to go through the Secret Service. Fuck, I think there was a Katie Holmes movie where she's like the daughter of the president. Or one of these young actresses. And the whole premise is her trying to get this freedom and be a college kid and get away from the Secret Service. And the Secret Service is there hounding her and hounding her friends. And that's the fucking daughter of the president. That's a movie. So we have been conditioned to believe all of these things that involve the Secret Service and the White House and anybody associated with the president. And here we find out people go into the front door of the White House, hanging out in different rooms. People shoot at the White House. We have this guy hanging out with the president, taking selfies. And he's got 3 prior convictions for assault and battery. It's amazing. Amazing. And I said it yesterday, and I said it in my in the story. If you didn't know better, you would think that there is a rogue government agency within the IRS that is trying to get the president killed. Because all these things they're doing, we should be lucky and thankful that nothing has happened to the president. Because they are so out there with lackadaisical protocol, and some places no protocol followed whatsoever. And here's a story that gets lost. Here's a story that gets lost because the first wave of incompetency with the Secret Service happened, and at this moment, it's forgotten about. But you all remember, or maybe you don't remember, there was a reality show couple. The Solotskis or Samorotskis. Basically, they were part of the Real Housewives of Washington or something of that nature. And they basically party crashed one of the state dinners. And they managed to get through Secret Service, get through different security details, and actually get online and shook hands with the president. It was a big deal. And at the time, the head of the Secret Service then came under fire and resigned, or was fired, however you want to look at it, and was replaced by the woman they have now. So the woman that they have now, under her watch, you have people attacking the White House, people hanging out in the elevator with the president, people shooting at the White House. This all happened under this woman's watch because the person that she took over for was letting reality star people go to dinners and hang out with the president and somehow get through security clearances. So basically, since 2011, the Secret Service One, two, three, four, five. The Secret Service since 2011 has put the President of the United States in 5 situations that could easily have resulted in him getting killed. You had the party crashers from the Washington, D.C. reality show. You had the Colombian IRS agents getting hookers, getting drunk, and having a good old time in Colombia. You had the sniper firing shots into the White House up on the residency where the first family resides and where one of the daughters and mother-in-law was at the time. You have another individual who stormed the White House, got into the White House, hung out in the White House. I had tea and crumpets, I don't know, had smoked a cigarette, whatever he did, he was chilling in the White House. And then you got a security contractor who's got 3 convictions for assault and battery in an elevator, armed with the president, taking selfies and Instagram videos. Those 5 instances are examples of where the president's life was put into danger. And this is a president who has had more death threats than any other president in the history of this country. And that goes for the presidents that were assassinated. This president has been put in danger 5 times. And that's what we know about. We don't know the other times. And the fact that there's IRS, there's Secret Service members who don't or can't go to any higher ups is troubling, and the fact that they have to talk to the media anonymously is even more troubling. I mean, you have agents. So you've got a group of individuals that are part of the Secret Service, and there's a couple of them that see that there's things being done that are wrong. There's a couple of them that see there are things being done that could result in the president being killed. But they have nobody that they can go to report of these actions happening. They actually have to go to a journalist at the Washington Post to flush this stuff out. Doesn't that trouble anybody? That there is no one at a level of authority that Secret Service agents can go to? I mean, that means that the Secret Service at the highest level are incompetent and corrupt. That's got to be troubling for some of you. Again, I know if you're a Republican and you don't like the president, you hate Democrats, you're saying to yourself, I'm glad. I hope the president does get shot. Fuck him. I understand that. I get it. Republicans despise this president so much, they do wish death on him. I get that. But I will say to you all exactly what I said yesterday. At some point, you will get a Republican in the White House. You will get a Jeb Bush. You will get a Theodore Cruz. You will get a Rand Paul. You will get Chris Christie. You will get somebody that you like. You will get Mitt Romney. 3rd time's a charm. You'll get somebody that you go goo-goo over. And when you get that person, you will not want that president to be in elevators with armed felons. You will not want that president to basically almost crisscross with individuals with knives that are roaming the White House residence looking to kill him. You will not want your president, your Republican lover man, to go in a foreign country and have his entire security detail getting blowjobs from hookers. So don't think of this as a Obama, fuck him, Democrat, fuck them. Look at it as 2 years. And after that, the White House is wide open. And if a Republican comes in, you're not going to want to have your Republican president put in danger. So just remember that. And the American people should be outraged, because this really is outrageous and it's disgusting.
She resigned.
Oh, she did?
What? Breaking news.
Breaking news. The woman, the head of the Secret Service, what's her name?
Huh.
The head of the Secret Service has officially resigned, which is good. Juliet Pearson has officially resigned. So let's hope that that is the start. So look at that. You have breaking news on this show. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, on this show. So let's hope that this is the start of cleaning up the Secret Service and getting back to a very strict and very detailed organization that lets nothing slide by or get through that could threaten the President of the United States. Good breaking news, Katie Summers. Good breaking news. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break on that note with the resignation of the head of the Secret Service. And when we come back, we're going to jump into sports news. We're going to jump into Hollywood news. We're going to jump into local news. You got that local news? The mayor.
Yeah.
Yes, we even have local news here.
Governor.
No, it's the mayor of Bell Gardens.
Oh.
We have the local news. Mayor of Bell Gardens will discuss. And the fact that he was shot dead. I know, it's bizarre. And we'll talk about that. So, it's the Rob Black Show. And we're going to, right now, watch one of my favorite videos of all time. And that's a young girl with cerebral palsy dancing to Alan Thicke's Blurred Lines. Isn't that Alan Thicke? Robin Thicke. Alan Thicke is an old actor,
guy.
talk show guy.
He's gay.
He's not gay.
I thought he was gay. That was AIDS. Wasn't that him? No, that was Brady, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
Brady.
the guy from
Whatever.
Brady Bunch. He had AIDS and died. All right, it's the Rob Black Show, and we'll be right back.
Everybody get up. If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, if you can't hear from the same way, baby, I'm going down, baby, I'm going down, baby, I'm out of my mind. Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no fears. That man is not your mirror. And that's why I'm a good girl. I know you want it. Hey, I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. Can't let it pass me. You're far from plastic. I can bless me with these blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. But you're a good girl. The way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get at me. Come on. What the kind of dreams? You got them dreams. I know it seems. You're the hottest bitch in this place. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me, but rhymes with hug me. Okay, now he was close. Tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your mate. And that's why I'm a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. Can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic. Talking about getting plastic now. These blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. But you're a good girl. The way you grab me, just wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get lucky. One thing I ask you, let me know when you back that ass too. Yo, from Malibu to Peru, shit, had a bitch, but she ain't bad to you. Hit me up when you pass through. I do something big enough to tell your ass to. Back on them, you don't be very casual. It's almost unbearable. How you get out there without my boys out here, you pay me by the open like your leg guy. He just well for you. He goes back that ass and pull your hair for you. So, chill, can't wait. You just little, but you didn't taste it. Not many women can refuse it. But I'm a nice guy, don't get how you feel. Give it a shit. Get down. Do it like it hurt. Like it hurt. What you doing like work? Hey. Baby, can you breathe? I got this from Jamaica. It always works for me. The color to the beat. No more pretending, cause now you're winning. As I begin, I always wanted a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good girl. Can't let it pass me. You're far from plastic.